Hello everybody, today I'm going to share with you this Brownlee lighting mini rectangular wall pack fixture. Now this thing I picked up at the Restore yesterday for $5. It is incredibly heavy. This thing is way heavier than any wall pack of this size normally would be. And I'm guessing because it's molded glass, this thing actually has a glass refractor. Wow, most of these are plastic and the whole thing is plastic, so I'm real interested to see the construction of this thing. So I went online and looked it up, and I did find a specification sheet here, so let me share it with you. It's discontinued, but we get information about the fixture. Look at how small of a light area. You know, usually it's about equal, but we have such a big ballast area and such a small refractor area. Very interesting design. Here they show it a little more normal looking, but I'm sure that's what it actually looks like. And here's the design. So it either comes in bronze or white, but on the side of the package here it says BL. So I'm guessing this one is black instead of brown or white. So it must have been one of their custom colors. This one, well, let's turn it on its side and let's learn about it. It is, oh, here we go, 70M. So 70M, 70 metal halide. Oh, multi-tap? Goodness. Wow, we're getting real fancy here. No wonder this thing is so heavy. And PO1, so it has a photo cell. So it's, I'm guessing BL is black, unless that means something totally different. I don't know, but that's my guess at what that is, because it's before everything. Well, you know what? It doesn't even have a color in here, so I guess we'll see what color it is. I'm guessing black because of the BL at the top, but it could be bronze or white. That'd be neat if it's white. I don't have a white one. But like I said, it's 70 watt metal halide, multi-tap ballast, and it has a photo cell. There's the company's logo. Pretty cool. Discontinued. I'm sure because LED is everything nowadays. So that's the information that we can get off of that anyway. There's the side. There's nothing on that side. Nothing on the bottom. So let's open up this brand new fixture. Ooh, this is cool. This thing is so heavy. Okay, well it's definitely bronze, unless they call that black. Well, it's packaged pretty well. We got our foam, which I'm sure is going to be an absolute mess. So let's just tip it over like this and set it down. Pull the box off. Oh, it's definitely bigger in size than a standard one like this. So here we get a big rubber mat. I'm assuming you'd put this on the back to help seal it from water intruding into the fixture. Wow, this thing is way better quality than I thought. Look, we have our hole for mount here. I love this. I'm glad that they have a threaded mount at the bottom. That's going to make this fixture real easy to hook up. We got some great packaging going on here. Look at that, it's molded right to the shape of the fixture. We got our little photo cell hole right there. This comes off, and wow, there's our glass refractor. Wow, they aren't kidding. That thing is certainly glass. Holy cow, that is thick. That is thick. Goodness gracious. I can't say I've ever seen something like that before. Look at how big of a ballast area this is compared to where the bulb goes. Holy cow. That is real neat. Well, it definitely looks like there is a bulb in there. And so it did come with one. Let's get a screwdriver and see what waits for us inside. So it looks like the screws are captive, so you can't lose them. Oh yeah, you can definitely feel that there's weight to this glass. Wow, look at that thing. That is some quality stuff. Look at how thick that is. My goodness. Set that aside. Oh, look at that socket. What in the world? That is so bizarre. Okay, here's our bulb that they gave us. Looks pretty standard, metal halide lamp, medium base. Yep, it's most certainly standard, nothing too special about it. Nice, nice. That's very nice of them to include a bulb. Look at that reflector. Wow, this design is usually much smaller than this. This is huge for this style of design. Bulb would go in here. Naturally, you want to clean it from your fingerprints, but we're just going to put it in there for the moment. Look at that. They even have it at an angle to help with the distribution. Now, I'm assuming underneath this reflector, we will find some screws to open up the top half. So let's take these out. Yeah, underneath here, let's see what it's wired for. 120 volt, naturally. Wow, they got heat resistant wire and everything. This is incredibly, incredibly high quality. Goodness, I wonder what it would have went for brand new. Oh my goodness. Okay, I should probably take this bulb out. Here we go, let's see what's underneath here. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at that ground wire on that socket. What in the world? They didn't even push it through there. Look at how thick that is. My goodness. Okay, we'll take the camera off here. Let's get a close-up of the ballast. There we go. What is that? Howard Industries. I have no idea if that's a good quality name or not. Got all the wires bundled up nicely. What a huge area. Here's the screw that goes in there. Here's a wire nut. I don't know if the wire nut fell off of something or if that's just an included one. Yeah, so look at this thing. It is incredibly well built. Of course, you have your photocell up in there. That's brand name for sure. Take a look at the stickers. How cool. Well, okay. That is all of our pieces. The next time you see this, it'll be all wired up and we'll turn it on, so I'll do that. Okay, so I got the entire fixture back together now with its bulb inside, and here's what the front of it looks like. It definitely has a big ballast compartment compared to the refractor area. Let's take a look at the side profile here. It's quite thin when you look at it from the side. Of course, the back has no holes in it because you get to make your own for wherever you're mounting it. And there's the other side. And again, back at the front of the fixture here. Straighten all this out. So, of course, we've come to the point where we get to turn it on. I'm going to use this big rubber sticker and put that right over the photocell there to keep it from turning on. I'm going to push this up a little bit. We will zoom in appropriately on the lit area. Let's turn off all the lights and we'll give it a whirl. Okay, first startup of this brand new fixture in 3, 2, 1. Very nice low hum from the ballast. Nice mercury vapor color at the moment. Beautiful design in the glass refractor here. That looks wonderful. So as always, let's go ahead and let it warm up. Well, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I thought the photocell was covered up. Well, you can hear it. It's trying to hot restrike. So, whatever to that. You look at the, our tube looks fine. Interesting. Not entirely sure what happened. You can hear it. It's oh, there. It's trying to restrike. Getting a little bit of action. I'm not sure if it's the generic bulb or the equipment. Because, I mean, the fixture itself, just its outer shell is incredibly great construction. I just don't know what kind of brand of ballast that is. I've never really heard of it before. Oh, it's back. Not as bright as it was before, but it's back. So I suppose we have to let it warm up again, and hopefully it won't turn off this time. I wonder if there's a little bit of an issue where the light from the bulb somehow gets up into the photocell. Yeah, it's a little lit up there. I think light bleeds up into the photocell area. That's definitely an issue. That's something they didn't really think of. See, I'll show you. You take that off, and you look up here, you can see light is bleeding into the photocell area. So that's definitely going to mess it up. If it does it again, I'll have to open up the fixture and cover it up appropriately. Weird. Okay, well, while it's doing that, maybe we can catch it before it turns itself off. And we can get some readings here. So, when it gets to full brightness, you can kind of tell it gets a very nice warm white color. Or just a nice white color, I suppose. Anyway, it's a very nice color it has. So, let's see, we're pretty much there. I want to catch it before it does its thing again. So if I hold this about 1 foot away, right where I think the brightest spot would be, we get reading here. It's kind of hard to see the camera. It's up really high. So hopefully you're seeing that. If I hold it on the side of the fixture, 1 foot from the side of it, there's our reading. Directly below, 1 foot. So absolutely, they designed this to put most of its light out, you know, at the angle naturally. That's how it should be. Makes perfect sense that they did that. Before it turns off again, I really want to show you how bright it is. So there's the fixture itself. Lights up everything. Real nice color. Yeah, it's definitely a design issue here. The photocell, the light's bleeding into it. Yeah, I don't know why they decided that. The light's seeping up from in here and getting up into the photocell. So, yeah, they didn't really think that one through very well. Unless there's supposed to be a rubber piece that goes around it to isolate it. I'm not entirely sure. I think what I'll do is open it up and put some electrical tape on it, just so that doesn't happen anymore. Well, we certainly found a design flaw in this well-made fixture. Well, I guess they didn't think of everything, but I taped it up, and as you can see, there's still light leaking through there, or bleeding up in there, but the photocell is covered up, and it's going to have a much happier life now. Just can't use the photocell. I suppose I could... the problem is, this insert is clear all the way around, so light can get in from the side and then down into it. I suppose if it was wrapped in the black electrical tape instead of just covering it up, that also would decrease the light bleed into the photocell, because as you can see, it's definitely getting up in there. Anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed this video of this really well-made fixture, aside from that issue. Pretty cool. Also, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.